it's Avery, and today I will be doing another Q&A for you. The last time I did a Q&A was a few months ago, so I decided it was time for another one. So I asked some of you guys on Zoopix to put any questions you had for the video in the comments, and I got quite a few, so today we're going to be answering those. Okay, so we're just going to jump right into the questions. Alright, so the first question is from Mochi Shih Tzu. Sorry, I don't really know how to say that. So she asked a few questions. So the first is, what food does she eat? And I had a few people ask this question. So Brencel gets orchard grass and Timothy hay. She gets veggies and a little bit under a quarter of a cup of pellets daily. And then, of course, she will get occasional treats and unlimited water. The next question is, where does she sleep? So, most days she will just sleep out in her hutch, but if it's really cold outside, like for example last night it was getting down to like 22, I will bring her in the garage and set her up in her X-Pen, and so she's nice and warm, but most of the time she does sleep in her hutch. So she also asked, where is Brencel's breed originally from? What is their natural climate, and do we live in that climate? So the Harlequin breed comes from France. It was originally developed in the 1880s by mixing tortoiseshell Dutch rabbits, which are semi-wild, with truly wild rabbits. And I never knew this. I thought it was really, really cool that they come from France. So that's where they come from. And then in France, the climate is generally cool winters and mild summers. And where we live, we get pretty cold winters and we can get pretty hot in the summer as well. So it's not quite like the climate in France. All right, so Fluffy Fiona asks, does Brencel like going inside? And are you ever going to get another rabbit? So Brencel actually never comes in our house, but she does come in the garage every once in a while if it's cold outside. And yeah, she does like coming in the garage. And there is a very high chance I will get another rabbit sometime. It's not necessarily going to be during Brencel's lifetime, because right now I don't have enough money to take care of 2 rabbits. And even if I did, Brencel isn't spayed and I don't really have the money to get her spayed. So I'm probably not going to get another rabbit while I have Brencel, but there's a good chance I will eventually sometime down the road. All right, so Jellybean asks, what do I feed Brencel and when does she eat? So, as I said, I feed Brencel hay, veggies, pellets, water, treats. She gets hay all the time, 24/7. She gets pellets in the morning and then veggies at night, and then the treats are just whenever, and then of course she has water all the time. All right, Gizzy the Piggy asked, where is Brencel from, as in where did I buy her? So I got Brencel from a breeder actually, because I didn't know that there was such a thing as shelters and rescues, so I just got her from a breeder. So yeah, that's where I got Brencel. All right, so Pumpkin Piggy Pig asked a few questions. The first is, how much hay does she eat? And she was asking as of like how much in weight, and I'm actually not sure, but she has unlimited hay and she eats probably a pile, I don't know, probably that big every day. It's a pretty big pile, especially during the winter. She also asked, how cold does it have to be for Brencel to be allowed inside? And as I said, Brencel actually never comes inside. But for in the garage, it just depends on what I want. It doesn't have to be a certain temperature for her to come in the garage. Mom's pretty much fine with it anytime. But I bring her in the garage if it's getting maybe below freezing usually. She also asked a very different question, which is, how high can Brencel jump? So typically rabbits can jump over anything under 3 feet. She has jumped when she had her old hutch that was, I don't know, maybe that high off the ground, which is probably about 2 feet or something. She could jump up onto the second level of it off from the ground. Like if she was standing in the front of the hutch and the door was open on the top level, she could jump up there pretty easily, and that was about 2 feet. So she can definitely jump that, but I haven't ever seen her jump any higher than that. So Kayla Bear asked what is my favorite rabbit YouTube channel, and it's actually 101 Rabbits. I love Len and the Bunny, I like Binny the Bunny, but 101 Rabbits has to be my favorite because her videos are just so helpful and informational and fun and cute, and I just love them so much. She's definitely my favorite. So Buddy and Crew asked what is Brencel's favorite treat and toy. So Brencel's favorite treat, probably banana. She goes crazy for banana, and her favorite toy would be anything that's made of willow. She absolutely loves willow. I got her a willow ball like a few weeks ago. It was gone in literally like 2 days. It's crazy. She just loves it. So Inky the cat asks, what is the baseline for a rabbit diet? And the baseline for a rabbit's diet is pretty much hay and veggies. Options are totally optional. For some rabbits, they enjoy them, or it's good for their diet, maybe if they need to gain weight or something, but veggies and hay and obviously water are the musts for a rabbit's diet. Happy 101 asks, what breed is Brencel and where did I get her? I've already answered both of these in this video. So she is a Harlequin mixed rabbit, and I got her from a breeder. So baby carrot.hops asks, is Brencel rescued or just adopted? So I didn't get her from a rescue or a shelter or anything. So technically I didn't rescue or adopt her, but I got her from a breeder, and that breeder is someone who would have just turned the rabbits into meat if they didn't get sold by a certain date, and it was getting pretty close to that date. So I kind of actually did rescue her from that, so in a way I did rescue her. Eleanor the Bun asked, how did you get Brencel and what is her favorite toy? So again, her favorite toy is Willow, and I got her from a breeder because I originally wanted a dog, but my mom was not gonna have that. So she told me that she would consider a rabbit, and at first I did not want a rabbit, but then I just gave it, I'm like, whatever, I'll just get a bunny. So Bea Bunny asked, is it cold where you live and how do you keep Brenny warm? So I actually plan on making a video soon, once I get everything just how I like it, on how I keep Brenny warm. But basically I give her a heat lamp. We also insulated her house so that it's really warm in there, and I give her lots of fleece and beds. And yes, it does get pretty cold where I live. All right, so lastly, Pippo the Hippo asked 3 questions. So the first is, where did you get Brencel? Again, I got her from a breeder. People ask me this all the time because actually a lot of people don't know, but yeah, I did get her from a breeder. Pippo the Hippo also asked, how did you find Zoopix? And I actually found it from Len and the Bunny's video where she was sponsored by Zoopix. Pippo the Hippo lastly also asked, how did you get the name Brencel? This is another question I get asked a lot, and I just made it up. It's not based off of anything, really. I was just sitting on the couch trying to figure out a name for my new bunny, and I was kind of playing with some different word combinations and came up with the name Brencel. I tried it out and I loved it, and so that's how Brenny got her name. Alrighty, so I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video and learned something new about Brencel. And if you did enjoy it, I would love for you to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye!